Why was Prince Andrew at Epstein's home for weeks? Welcome back, true crime fans. Get ready for a riveting journey as we plunge into the scandalous whirlpool surrounding one of the most perplexing mysteries of our era. Today, we are delving into the enigmatic tale that's kept us all on the edge of our seats, unraveling the web of secrets involving none other than Prince Andrew and his controversial connection to the infamous financier, Jeffrey Epstein. We ask, why was Andrew staying at his notorious home for weeks? Buckle up, folks, as it's about to get intense. We've all seen the headlines, the social media buzz, and the endless scrutiny. Prince Andrew faced public backlash over recent revelations concerning his prolonged stays at Jeffrey Epstein's notorious abode. The burning questions persist. What was he up to, and why did he linger for so long? Today, we are peeling back the layers, dissecting the facts, and diving into the speculative depths of this mysterious saga. To understand the circumstances surrounding Prince Andrew's visits to Epstein's home, we need to rewind to the early 2000s. Epstein, a financier with a web of influential connections, was a man whose actions later would send shockwaves through society. But why did Prince Andrew become entangled in his world? In the glare of the public eye, Prince Andrew and Jeffrey Epstein seemed to share a friendship. But as the allegations against Epstein unfolded, their association took a dark turn. The notorious mansion, where Prince Andrew spent weeks, became a focal point of this investigation. Legal experts argue that understanding the depth of Prince Andrew's involvement requires a careful examination of the legal proceedings and the testimonies of those who were close to the case. The evidence suggests that Prince Andrew was not merely a casual acquaintance of Epstein, but rather a key figure in the unfolding drama. Moreover, Prince Andrew's embarrassing and lamentable interview with the media added fuel to the fire. His attempts to explain the nature of his relationship with Epstein only raised more questions. The inconsistencies in his statements fueled speculations about what truly transpired during those weeks at the infamous residence. Beyond being a personal scandal, Prince Andrew's presence at Epstein's home unveils a broader issue: the nexus at which power, privilege, and questionable associations intersect. It's not just about one man. It's about unraveling a complex web of connections spanning influential circles. Now, let's explore the theories surrounding Prince Andrew's extended stays. Was it a mere coincidence, or was there a more sinister motive behind those weeks at Epstein's home? We can surely connect the dots and present the evidence that could shed light on this perplexing mystery. As per BBC reports, Prince Andrew spent weeks at Epstein home. Prince Andrew spent weeks at sex offender and financier Jeffrey Epstein's Florida mansion, according to a third batch of unsealed court files revealed early in January 2024. Juan Alessi, who managed Epstein's residence in Palm Beach, testified that the Duke of York stayed in the guest bedroom and had daily massages. The testimony appears in around 1,300 pages of evidence released later. This would indicate the presence of the prince on multiple occasions. Not only this, but according to The Independent, in the interview with Mr. Alessi, lawyer Catherine Ezel asked, "Were Prince Andrew and Princess Sarah friends of Ms. Maxwell?" Mr. Alessi replied, "Both of them were." Ms. Ezel continued, "Both Ms. Maxwell and Mr. Epstein?" "Yeah." The lawyer went on, "Did they ever have massages when they were there?" Mr. Alessi replied, "Prince Andrew did. I think Sarah was there only once and for a short time. I don't think she slept in there. I cannot remember. I think she was visiting Wellington, and she came to the house and we met her. But Prince Andrew, yes, Prince Andrew spent weeks with us." Ms. Ezel then asked, "Where would he sleep?" Mr. Alessi said, "In the main room, the main guest bedroom. That was the blue room." The lawyer then said, "And so, when he would come and stay during that time, would he frequently have massages?" Mr. Alessi replied, "I would say daily massages." Asked if it was sometimes more than one a day, Mr. Alessi said, "I can't remember if he had more than one, but I think it was just a massage for him. We set up the tables and—" Ms. Ezel interjected, "Do you have any recollection of Virginia Giuffre coming to the house when Prince Andrew was there?" Mr. Alessi replied, "It could have been, but I'm not sure." However, many other sources like The Guardian also revealed a story which stated that a Channel 4 Dispatch's program discovered that over 12 years, from 1999 onwards, Epstein and Andrew met on at least 10 occasions, with the prince staying for several days at a time at Epstein's residences in New York, Palm Beach, and the Virgin Islands. As well as New York Post, CBS, and The Telegraph also mentioned this in their headlines, stating that the prince was actually involved in the illicit activities of Jeffrey Epstein himself, although many people refuse to accept this possibility. Prince Andrew has already been involved in other scandals as well, such as when Jeffrey accused Prince Andrew of sexually assaulting her on 3 separate occasions when she was 17. These accusations were included in the documents released. Prince Andrew denied the allegations and claimed to have no recollection of meeting Jeffrey, even though the two were photographed together when Jeffrey was a teenager. Graham Smith, CEO of the British anti-monarchy group Republic, said in a statement that he had reported Prince Andrew to the police years earlier. To date, there appears to have been no serious criminal investigation, no interview of the accused or other witnesses, and no clear justification for taking no action, Smith said, calling on authorities to look into the allegations against Prince Andrew. Given the seriousness of the incidents, the conviction of Ghislaine Maxwell, Andrew's payment of an estimated £12 million to Jeffrey, and the related accusations from other victims, it seems there must be grounds for a full criminal investigation into these events and those involved, he added. The following headline from Rolling Stone magazine shocked the entire world. It read, Prince Andrew's Jeffrey Epstein, ties explored in Secrets of Prince Andrew. Prince Andrew, the Duke of York, a man seemingly seduced by the glitz of Epstein's world, had found himself ensnared in the Epstein scandal. His association with Epstein became a stain on the royal family's reputation. He basked in the billionaire's wealth, vacationed on his island, and as we alluded to earlier, reportedly received massages from underage girls via strong connections and some previous history with Ghislaine Maxwell. Despite mounting allegations and public outcry, Andrew remained steadfast in his friendship with Epstein. Andrew's claims of innocence rang hollow in the face of mounting evidence. Epstein's web of influence reached the highest echelons of society. Elites, politicians, and even renowned scientists were implicated in his scandalous affairs. The question looms large. How did Epstein manage to escape justice for so long? Prince Andrew, shrouded in denial, faced swift public backlash, losing honorary titles, tarnishing his reputation, and all but guaranteeing that his life as a working royal is over. Even the Queen, his own mother, couldn't shield him from consequences. The chilling truth about Epstein, Prince Andrew, and the abuse of power is a tale of societal accountability. Was Andrew a willing participant or an unwitting pawn in Epstein's dangerous game? The answer remains elusive. No doubt that the truth about Jeffrey Epstein, Prince Andrew, and the shadows of power is a chilling tale of abuse, power, and the consequences of a culture that shields the elite from accountability. And as we continue to shed light on these dark corners, let us not forget the brave people standing up for the truth. The truth about Jeffrey Epstein and Prince Andrew is a chilling tale of abuse, power, and the consequences of a culture that shields the elite from accountability. As we wrap up our exploration into the mystery of Prince Andrew's unexplained and sporadic presence at Epstein's home, while the corrupt financier was very much alive and involved in all manner of abuse himself, we confront the possibility that the truth may never surface. Yet, by examining the facts critically, we cling to the hope that truth will prevail and that power cannot be relied upon to shield even seemingly untouchable elites from scrutiny. So, what are your thoughts? Share your insights in the comments below, and together, let's continue seeking answers and demanding accountability. These mysteries may persist, but our onward march towards truth and justice remains clear-eyed and purpose-driven. Before you go, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and share it with your fellow truth seekers. Make sure to check out our other videos focusing on the enigmatic, vexing, and disturbing life of Jeffrey Epstein. Subscribe to our channel for a front row seat to the latest revelations. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and keep the flame of truth and justice burning brightly.